Hello tribal makers, this is Michalle Malev and welcome to my channel. In today's Tuesday combo we're going to learn an intermediate fusion belly dance combination. It's 4 phrases, 32 counts, a fun follow along dance tutorial. Come and play with me, learn some new skills, polish your previous ones, and before we begin, as always, make sure you're warmed up, that you have a glass of water nearby, and I would like to say a quick thank you to all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. Thank you guys, and let's begin with the practice. We begin the first phrase with a variation on the typewriter step. So let's start with the basic dance posture. Feet parallel to each other, hip distance apart. Freedom in the knees, you're not locking them. Make sure that the pelvis is slightly tilted in. There is a little PPT happening here, so you're also activating your core muscles. Elongate the spine, roll the shoulders backwards, open the chest, relax the shoulders, relax the scapulas, and we're taking our arms to the side. From here, we're going to do some hip slide from one side to the other. Check where it is that the maximum spot is today, just to make sure that you're not overstretching your hips, that you're feeling comfortable in this movement. Good. Make sure you're not locking your knees. I'm actually bending and straightening my knees alternatively here, meaning the leg that I'm leaning towards, the side that I'm stretching into, that I'm sliding towards, is straight and the other leg is bent. This gives me a little bit more control over the movement and allows me to make sure that the movement stays parallel to the floor. From here, on the count of 1, we're going to do 1 chest slide to the side and stay there on the count of 1. On the count of 2, we're going to do a chest slide, so the chest is going to move to the side. So we basically moved our hips to one side, took our torso above our hips again, so on 2. On 3, we're going to look to the side, 3, 4, looking back to center, 5, taking our chest back, and on the 6, 7, 8, we're going to lift our hip up and drag our foot into the cabaret step. So again, we have, from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when we're doing our chest slide, which can be a little bit tricky if you're not familiar with this movement, imagine that there is a string that is pulling your chest from one side to the other, or a train wreck that is going through your ribs, and then you're sliding from one side to the other. Now try to isolate the pelvis. When you start practicing this movement, it feels really unnatural in a way. So I like to push my chest from one side to the other, making the muscles and the body more accustomed to this movement, and with time and with practice, it becomes natural to you. So again, let's do it to the first side that we tried. So from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the other side. So from here we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And really pick your leg up when you're doing that. When you're transitioning from the basic dance posture into the cabaret stand. A cabaret stand, by the way, to those of you who are less familiar with the term, is when we're taking one foot and putting it slightly to the front of the other, making sure that the base leg is bent, the knee is bent here, and we're tilting our pelvis inwards, elongating the spine, activating the core muscles, relaxing the shoulder, and opening the chest. So again, let's do the phrase to both sides, and from here we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the other side. Basic dance posture. Take a deep breath. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Let's continue. On the second phrase, we're going to play with our hips a little bit. So we've finished the first phrase in a cabaret stand, arm to the sides. And from here, on the count of 1, we're going to close our arms to the side and we're going to lift our hip up. So we have 1. We're lifting our hip up and in a diagonal here. There's a little bit of pivoting happening here, a twist motion in your hips. So from here, we have 1. On the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to draw a crescent, a smile, a U shape, if you like, with our hips. So we're taking our hip from up to the other side. So from up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, and really allow your body to move with it. You can make it isolated if you prefer this kind of stylization. By that I mean you can make it very strong, very powerful and isolated to the hip, and then the head hardly moves and the body remains very stacked. But if you want to make it a little bit more playful, and in this variation I would prefer making it a little bit more playful, allow the whole body to move with you and really take your arm to the side and back to center. So we have from here, from the 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I start smiling when I do this movement unintentionally. It just works. When you're smiling with your hips, you're smiling with your face. So we're going to do this on the count of 6. From the beginning, we have from here, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. On the 7, 8, we're going to turn. So on the 7, we're going to close our arm and we're going to take the front foot to the front. We're taking half a step forward here. So from here we have 1, and on the 2 we're turning. So we have 2 and we're opening our arms to the side. So again, and there's going to be a momentum when we're using our arm and when we're using this movement, so it's easier. The moment you make a turn slower, it's usually harder because you need more strength to create the momentum. So again, just the turns we have from here, we have 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's look at my feet. So from here we have 6, 7, and 8. And it's really natural to step turn. So feel free to use the foot the way you feel like using it. I usually take the weight from here to the front, lifting my heel up, putting it back down, and then taking the other leg to close the turn. So from the beginning, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Same thing with the other side. So from here, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do both phrases. We begin with a basic dance posture. Take a deep breath. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Same thing to the other side. So take a deep breath and 5, 6, basic dance posture. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Now let's continue. On the third phrase, we're going to do a little bit of traveling. So we finished the second phrase after we turn. So our arms are to the side, the weight is on one leg, the other leg is stretched to the side. And from here, we're going to lift the base leg, which is the leg that you carry all the weight in. And we're going to take one small step to the side. It can also be almost in place. So we have 1. On 2, we're going to lift our hip up and put it down. So we're closing it with our leg here. We're taking our hip up, lifting the leg a little bit, dragging it on the floor and putting it down again. So from here we have 1, 2, and really emphasize the up here. Allow the body to take it up and down. Good. We have 3 of those. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7, 8, we're going to lift our heel up and our hip up on the 7. The base leg is going up. So we have 7, and on 8, same thing to the other one. So we have 8. And it's not about creating a Maya. You might see a figure 8 happening here, but it's not what we're looking for. We're just lifting our hip up and up. So again, from the beginning on this side, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Same thing to the other side. So the weight is here. And from here we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Now let's do all 3 phrases. So we begin with a basic dance posture and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smile. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Same thing to the other side. Take a deep breath. Relax, relax the shoulders, activate core muscles, basic dance posture, so feet parallel, free the knees, tilt the pelvis, elongate spine, arms to the side, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8, slide, slide, move, move, slide, and close your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turning here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, let's continue. On the last 8 counts, we're going to continue traveling. This time, we're going to use the hip on the up. Now, hip on the up, if we start with the basic dance posture, is when we straighten and bend one knee at a time and one leg at a time. So we bend and straighten our knees alternatively, and we allow the hip to go up. So you straighten one knee, this one, you allow the hip to go up and you bend the other. Again, same thing to the other side. So you bend and straight, 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 and allow the hips to go up and down. This is a wonderful workout to every muscle in your back and in your legs. Beautiful. Your gluteus medius and minimus really work here when you're lifting it up and down here. So up and down. So if you're feeling it from the side, it's wonderful. Now do it a little bit more relaxed and a little bit faster. This way it will be less stressful on the body. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start marching in place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're walking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the other side. This time we'll start with this one. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Just the hip on the up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We start marching. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, it's all about the practice. So when you're doing your hip on the up, start, I don't know, maybe with 30 seconds. So it's about maybe 4, 5 counts of 8. Just play with music, and with time and with practice, the body gets used to it, and it's a really fun way to travel. And that is the whole step. It's traveling with the hip on the up. The one thing I do want you to pay attention to is on the last step, instead of positioning your feet beneath your hip bones, I would actually like you to cheat a little bit and still a few centimeters or an inch and a half to the side. This way, when we are going into our hip slide, we actually have a little bit more space to play with and maneuver with. So the movement will look a little bit bigger. I know that I taught you to start with a basic dance posture because this is the way you should be practicing your hip slide. But if you're opening your foot a little bit to the side here, A, you get more stability, and B, you get a little bit more range of movement in your hip when you're doing the hip slide. So it looks a little bit bigger. So after we did our 5, 6, 7, and on the count of 8, I want you to open the foot a little bit to the side. Same thing to the other side. So if we start with this one, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have 1 with the hip. Good, so let's tap. Let's do the last phrase to both sides. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm using the space that I have, and I need to make sure that I remain within the frame. So I'm creating this kind of a tear shape on the floor, or you can just walk forward and back. If you have more space to traveling, please do play with it. You can travel for 8 counts for one side. So you can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really go through the whole space that you have. Use it, utilize the space. So let's do the full combination on both sides, so 4 phrases. We begin with a basic dance posture. Take a deep breath. And from here we have 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Smile. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, everyone. Now let's play with the music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basic dance posture, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March. Again, hip, chest, head, head, chest, hip. Close and open, smile. Hip. March with hip on the up. Woo! Try not to slide. Hip, chest, head, head, chest, hip. Smile and bounce. Hip. March, smile and flirt. Drama. I stole a count there if you noticed, but that's okay, it happens. March, hip on the up. Try not to slide on the carpet. Close, open. 1. Remember to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, chest, hip. And hip. March. Focus. Pose. Great job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you did, give me a quick thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Join the tribe. I upload new Tuesday combos on Tuesdays. So you're more than welcome to check out previous tutorials, mix and match combinations, create your own dances and your own practices with them. And that's it. I'll see you next week. Remember, life is too short. Enjoy it. Bye.